All right, so here's the second part, which is the verse. And the thing I've noticed about this is the very first time he plays the main riff here, he plays it different than every other time he plays it. So there's like the very first one's different, the rest of them end up being the same. So here's the very first riff. Actually, I'll play the whole thing for you so you can hear it, and then I'll analyze it. So here's the very first one. We're barring at the 5th fret, and I'm barring basically from the 5th string to the 2nd string. And then what we're going to do is, this is a good Keith Richards style chord, I'm going to add the 2nd string at the 6th fret. So I've got barred at the 5, 6th fret on the 2nd string, and that's what I'm going to be taking on and off with this particular one. So the very first time it shows up, he starts it at the 5 without the 6 added. So it's 5, 5, 6, 6, 5. Then you slide it over to the 6, and the added finger on here is going to go on the 8 on the 2nd string, and we're going to start it with the 8 down. So it was 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, again holding that bar. Back to the 5. So what we do there is we start it with the barred 5 again. Going to add the 6 to it and hold it down and go. So 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, back and forth. And then a double pull off here. I'm going to stretch over to the 8 with my pinky, still holding down the 6, still barring the 5. And you basically pick the 8, pull off to the 6, pull off to the 5. And then strum the 5 chord again. So it's. And then at the end of it, little Chuck Berry rhythm. We bar the 5th and 4th string at the 5th fret, and we're going to add the 7th fret on the 4th string. 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. So this, every other time we play, remember the first time I started this riff, I started with the 5 with the finger off for the 6, and then added it. Every other time he starts with the 6 down. So it's 6, 5, 6, 6, 5. 8's always the same. When we move back to the 5, it's the one with the double pull off. Chuck Berry rhythm. All right, hopefully you got that. If you have any questions about it, just send me a message. Here's the next part, which is sort of like the pre-chorus, I'll call it. It's where he starts descending down from the 5 to the 3 to the 2 instead of going 5, 6, 5, which is the verse sort of part. So we started again just like we've started all the other ones. At the 5 barred, we're going to lay the 6 down first. And that's just 6, 5, 6, 6, 5. Move down to move your bar to the 3. We're going to stretch to the 5 on that 2nd string. Start with it down. 5, 3, 5, 5, 3. Down to the 2nd, remove the bar. We're going to add that 3 on there on the 2nd string. And this one's going to be like the long one we did on the 5, 6 with the double pull off. Same exact shape. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Stretch to the 5, pull off to the 3, pull off to the 2. And here's the weird one, the Chuck Berry rhythm. Cross the 2nd fret at the 5 and 4, but instead of being the standard happy major scale, you're adding the 3rd fret on the 4th string. So heavy and sad and evil sounding all at the same time. So here's that rundown again. 5 with the added 6 in there, of course. 3, 2, back into the main riff. Alright, so those are 3 spots for you. The only other one I'm going to show you, this little the bonus one here for you, is the riff. Sorry, oops. Okay, so there's a few ways to play this. Now, I'm fairly sure that Paige played this with a slide, which changes it, how you play it. But if you're trying to throw that riff in while playing all the other parts, after the... like trying to fit it in is pretty tricky. So here's how I play it. 5th string, 5th fret. Then we're going to go 7th fret on the 5th string, slide to 9. Then down a string, 4th fret. 4th string, 5th fret. Right underneath that 3rd string, 5th fret. Underneath that 2nd string, 5th fret. So I got 5 on the 5th string. Same string, 7 to 9, sliding it. Back to the 5th fret on the 4th, then the 3rd, then the 2nd. 2nd string, 8. Now there's 2 ways you can play this. I could play it here at the 12th fret, 3rd string, 13th fret, 2nd string, which is kind of that diagonal shape, which is kind of weird because he's pretty sure he's playing with a slide, and if you're playing with a slide, it's just so easy to go. Which is 17th fret on the 2 center strings, the 3rd and 4th string, 17th fret. So that's the way I would play it, is sliding it up to the 17th. I know it's a little easier to reach the 12, but that diagonal across shape doesn't work well for slide guitar because you'd have to, go diagonally across, which is a bit of an advanced technique and hard to nail. So that's your bonus riff. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe, send me messages, request some other songs. I've got a little bit of time now, so I should be able to get to a bunch more videos as fast as possible. Oh, you're always asking what gear I'm using. You've seen this one before, I'm sure. This is the Godin Core prototype. It's such a prototype that it says icon on the neck, and it's actually a core body, icon neck. Stock Godin humbucker, the NHB1 in the bridge. Guitar Fetish Dream 90 in the neck position. Cool pickup. I like it. Amp wise, I've been using today's amp, because I've always got different amps going on, is you see it down here. Got the Black Star ID15. I'm loving the heck out of this amp. I know I've got lots of tube amps. I've got lots of classic tube amps and lots of newer tube amps, and Black Star HT1s and 5s and 20s, and the VHT Special 6 and my Fender Super Vibro Champ. I got tons of amps, but the Black Star ID with the true valve power is just kicking all their asses. I really dig it, and I wanted to hate it because it's not a tube amp. It's more like a tube emulation. You get to select what power tube sound you want, and the thing just, I love it. Sorry, I know I'm a tube purist guy, but that amp nails it, trust me. So yeah, I'll catch you guys all next time. Like I said, shoot me a message. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want, if there's a part of this song that I didn't get to that you want to know, send me a message. If there's other songs you like, send me a message. If you got questions, send me a message. Man, I'm bored sometimes late at night. That's one nice thing about like being on tour and having access to the internet is so many times I've sat in my hotel room after a show and just read comments from you guys or answered questions from you guys. Most of the time when I'm answering you guys' questions, I'm sitting in a hotel somewhere bored out of my mind. So you're keeping me entertained. You're, you know, and it's good because you can lose your mind in a hotel room being on tour. It's nice to stay sane and sober and you know, contribute to something positive for a change. All right, so I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Once again, I'm Jay Stevens. Have fun. See you.